sometime last month, my home was attacked. Two of my security got wounded in the process, brutally. They were brutalized by some men believed to be seditious. Came here from the youth wing of the CDC. Brutalized my security when I came, disturbed. And the statement made by me was, if Ambassador, we are want war, we will bring war. I said this, not in a state of good mind. I was disturbed with continuous attack placed on me by people, and nothing is being done about it. So I want to say in this public manner, if my statement in any way cause harm or threaten the peace, I want to say I'm sorry. I didn't mean I will bring war on this country, because if I want to bring war, I will not be talking about the war and economic crime code coming in this country. I've always been on record asking the president to bring the war crime code so we can be able to exonerate ourselves. I was disturbed. I was not in my right mind, you know, confused, and I just made that statement. And since then, I've been receiving a lot of calls, to the extent where my wife called me last night and a call was placed to her. She said she can't say it to me on the phone because, you know, my phone is being monitored. She called me from Ghana, where my family are. She said, look, we receive a call and you need to make clarity on statement made by you, because where the call came from is very important. It must have been receiving a lot of calls from important people here and around the world, talking about my statement, what guarantee it is for this country when I'm making no kind of statement. I didn't mean harm to anything. I said it because I was disturbed, confused. No one knew where to turn anymore. In the face of people, in the face of the police, my security have been brutalized. My security have been wounded. So I want to say, if my statement is harmful, cause any embarrassment anywhere, I want to say I'm sorry. I take my statement back. I was confused. I was not in my right mind. I want to say thank you for coming.
Thank you. Question. Okay, Representative Kolubah, though you made a statement and you have come out to say you take your statement, you were traumatized, but one would think that you are one way or the other being oppressed by other folks or high-ranking folks within Liberia or the international community.
Let's say the international community, let's say high-ranking folks. Let me say something to you. Even in the COP, the hierarchy of COP will say we cannot disrespect the international community. So I should be the one to disrespect the international community. I'm going to abide by anything the international community says, because I got the Liberian people to talk for. I don't want anything to happen in the country before I've been unable to talk for the Liberian people. So if it is the internet, I'm not going to tell you who have been calling me. I'm not going to say here. And my wife also said to me she will not tell me who called her. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not going to disrespect the international community. I will not do that. If you want to do that, you can go ahead. But I will not be in the business to do that. Everybody respect the international community. So I should disrespect the international community. International community, if my statement it did not go well down with you, I'm very sorry. I take my statement back.
Mr. Kolubah, thank you very much for making such a clarity. With these statements coming from you, as you said, it was, you know, like motivated by something. And do you think this statement that you're making today by apologizing in its form, do you think this statement will one way or other come back again from you?
Well, anything will come back. If it come back, at least I'll make clarity. This is what calls I've been receiving, wanted me to do, to tell the Liberian people that we are all for peace. There will be no war. If I want to cause war, I will not be talking about war crime code should come. Because all around here, people say Yekeh fought war. I want a war crime code to come so I can be able to exonerate myself. We were abused in the process. And people that abuse us in the process need to give account for what we are being abused for. Nobody will push me against anybody, whether the government or the international community. You know, nobody will push me because when the international community wanted Taylor here, I work for Taylor. We did not follow Taylor to go. Taylor is there trying to answer his own question. So nobody will push me against the international community. I'm not saying I talk to the international community. I'm not going to tell you who called me, who I've been talking to since 2-3 days concerning my statement.
Let's talk about the protest. We have just a day to the protest. That's on Monday. Where are we?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, the protest is here. I'm going to respect the international community. If the international community come out tonight and say the protest is cut off, I'm not going to be a part. I will not disrespect the international community because nobody wants to disrespect the international community. For what reason, I don't know. So we are going to follow the trend of our people. We are going to follow the path of our people to respect and endorse anything the international community say. I will not be a part of disrespecting the international community. I want to say this to the public. I want to say this to my supporters. The international community is being respected, and we must respect the international community.
You're talking about respecting the international community, and they came out recently. They told you guys to protest on today, and you defied them in a press conference. That is the COP by announcing Monday.
Bossman, I said I would not disrespect the international community. So it left for you to analyze what I'm saying. I am not going to disrespect the international community because the international community is our partner. They are invested too much in this country for me to disrespect the international community because when the international community get ready for me, I will be gone like my former president to go answer my questions. So I'm going to respect them that everybody else doing.
Okay, Yanti OKFN. So does that mean that all is set for Monday? Because we understood that yesterday you guys have been holding discussion with the Liberal Council, the Interreligious Council have been holding discussion with you guys, especially in terms of dialoguing. How far are we, or it is that the protest stands for Monday?
Well, in our meeting, I remember on Darius Delon, Costa said if the president can meet our demand, there's no need for protest. So if the COP say the president have met with our demands, there will be no need. You understand what I'm saying? We are working as a group. But one thing I want to let people to know, the name Yekeh Kolubah is not associated with receiving anything from anybody. I'm not in the business of doing that. I'm an advocate. I'm a lawmaker. I'm going to continue what I was doing and what I'm going to do. You listened to me yesterday. I said I'm not going to sit on the same room with the president until he can explain to the Liberian people. So whether protest or no protest, the president and myself, he have to make clarity to the Liberian people. I said in my statement yesterday, the president is corrupt. He and myself can sit on the same room. But the name Yekeh Kolubah, I pass all around, talk to people since I've been receiving call. He said nobody can disrespect international community. I will not be the one to disrespect international community. My fathers, my veterans, my guardians that I talk to that guide me in the process, say when it comes to the international community, you got to be very mindful. And I am mindful. You think because I'm talking for you, so I'll not be mindful with how I treat the international community? No. If you will say, because I'm mindful, other people are mindful, I will not be the only person that will not be mindful when it comes to the international community. I want to say I'm very sorry for my statement. If my statement is embarrassing to anybody, I'm sorry. I was under duress. I was under a lot of tension when I saw my people being brutalized in the face of the police.
Mr. Kolubah, finally, before you leave me, I work for Daily Observer. What could you say? What could be the word of caution to some of your friends who also using those kind of vertex in terms of disturbing our peace? But for what you just said, you apologize.
Well, we need to know what position they were in or what position are they in before making a statement. Something you can say out of anger. You know that. What I said it out of anger. You didn't want to bring war. I'm not carrying gun. The police came and searched my home. I'm not carrying gun. I said it out of anger. So you could be vexed tomorrow and say, my child not for me. because you're vexed. And so, but you know that's your child. So anybody could be vexed to say something out of their mind. And I think what I said, I was angry, I was frustrated, I was confused, and I said what I said. I said it. I said the president want war, will bring war. I said if. But the war if were not taken into consideration. Because the war if speak a lot. Because when you say if, that doesn't mean you're bringing it. War is different. We have economic war. We have a lot of war. You understand what I'm saying? But my statement war have been interpreted because people say, oh, the man's a warlord. The man fought war. So I need to make the clarity. And nobody will stop me from making the clarity.